Welcome back, everyone. This is Dusk coming at you from Scarlet Shadow Gaming. I'm going to try to be a little bit quiet as the family is still kind of sleeping. We are back here on Elf Trainers playing a live kind of walkthrough, kind of tips and tricks for Elf Trainers. Here on day 2. I sit here and have it muted. Well, before we begin, let's go ahead and share this so that everybody knows that I am live. Well, let's go to Discord. There we go. Now everybody should know. First things first, let's go ahead and get our day 2 sign-in bonus. And there is a little bit of resource recovery here, so we'll go ahead and snag that up as well. Let's check our status as of yesterday. The summon ranking for day 2 is starting off very strong. There's a lot of people just going off. Probably won't be getting very high in that ranking, but this is the ranking that doesn't really matter unless you specifically want a choice of an SSR. As for CP ranking, it looks like one of the person that's paying a lot of money has actually skyrocketed above me over the night. They jumped very high. He was at like 70,000 yesterday. Go ahead and click this off. We should have at least one piece of mail today. Should be from the gym. It was number 1 throughout the night, but of course, ranking system is very weird and it requires you to hold a position for a period of time to gain points. So I only got number 7. Go ahead and get all of these. Give me another achievement. Get my cumulative bonus here. Go take out the Monument of Honor as well. Yep, look at this. This player is trying to take over the server. Ooh. It's possible that he actually, or they actually started very early this morning. See if we can take back number 2 slot here. Hopefully by the end of today, I will have my team more synergized. I do have Garchomp and Bite, but I have no Dragon State, so it's really hard to do anything right now. person's running pretty much high-end dragon team. All the dragon he can get early game. You'll see the difference, such a vast difference in power level, even though I'm technically higher CP, just because they have a state Pokemon. What we're going to do is we're going to try this one here. Oh, is really weak to start off. I was using him just for basically a power boost, and the burn is a little useful, but compared to Mega Ho-Oh, he is absolutely atrocious. Not even be able to beat this team. At least not on auto. Chelsea. Be sure this is a no. Yep. All right, well, we at least did 2 battles. That is enough to get us the daily quest. Now we're going to come here to Victory Road. We got to do this at least once. We do have 3 open, so we can go ahead and do at least one of these real quick. Basically, the first focus we'll have at the beginning is just to get these daily quests out of the way, and then we'll proceed from there. Daily quest should give us at least 1 or 2 levels of experience, and then from there we can go ahead and start leveling up our Pokemon. You'll notice I have a significant lack of diamonds, and I did end up wasting quite a few resources yesterday. Just trying to push up. I really wanted to try to hit 100K last night, but I sadly only managed to get to 94,000. Well, about 94,000. Do plan on using these to get Ho-Oh shards because I do want to grind for Mega Ho-Oh when it opens up. I thought this opened on day 2, not day 3, but that's fine. But he's already chatting me. And people are already quitting. Alright, so day 2 is when people start asking me for free stuff. They don't even know that you can't trade Mega Pokemon. World Boss won't open until tomorrow. So you can see on the new server Carnival, a new day has started. Yesterday I got everything except for the chapter 10 of normal dungeon and the clothes +2. We'll go ahead and claim all of this today. That's going to give us quite a bit of resources. Take this one. We're going to take the balls. Well, I might as well take this one too. Let's see here. We can only get 28 shards, so it's not enough to really bother with right now. But look at the daily quests. You'll see these are the ones we need to do. Go ahead and say hello to everybody. We'll go to the Pokeball factory and collect our Pokeballs. I'm not going to bother with rapid production. Honestly, it's not worth the diamonds. Okay, we'll purchase stamina. I want to purchase it all the times because it is double stamina still. Don't want to waste that. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and speed through some training here. This will give us the quest of doing 10 regular adventures and also using 100 stamina, while also allowing us to level up. Now, although the held item world boss may not open until tomorrow, if I can get to level 33 today, I should be able to put the held items that I currently have still on me. And you'll see the difference between me and Zaya will actually come up a lot shorter. So now what we're going to go over here. We're going to go ahead and set our wish list. I'm going to set mine for Mega Garchomp. I'm choosing this one over Rayquaza, partly because the utility of its energy drain, in my opinion, is very useful, and also because you'll be able to start catching it on island number 3. You won't be able to catch Rayquaza until island 4. So it's going to be slightly easier to get at the beginning of the game. So come here, we got to do 3 difficult. What to do is, if this one is the unlock shards, we're going to actually sweep these 3 here, because after all, I said I was going from Mega Ho-Oh. And then we're going to come into Alola, and we're just going to do a simple little catch. We can get something very easy. Don't want to waste your balls on this. So I highly recommend always going for the normal because it's a guaranteed catch. All right, let's see what people are over here trying to sell for everybody's house and home. All right, people are already selling Reshiram shards. They just got them. They're all selling their held item chests. People are crazy. Well, these are People that don't exist. All right, so people are selling their blue held items for enormous amounts. Somebody got a Z crystal yesterday too, but I don't know if somebody bought it or took it down. Oh, we can come in here. We can take up these last few quests. We are now level 33, just like that. Level 33 for the day, and I barely have done anything. We did manage to unlock one of the Island 2s yesterday. Unfortunately, it was the easier of all of them, which was the Lava Island. While it is slightly sad, it's not a terrible thing for that to be the first island to unlock. I did try to unlock some of the others. It just was not going to happen. Go ahead and see if we can get some luck on our side here. Got a Gyarados, so that's good. There's the Mega Garchomp. I was hoping it wouldn't take the full 80 to get it, and it did not. We're now only one away here. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I guess we need some more diamonds first. Once we get some more diamonds, then we can go into there. When you get these selection packs, they're usually just green, brine, Rubicon, and Fighting Spirit. I do recommend getting the War Spirit to start with. I'm going to use that one more than most of the other ones. I have one Elite Ditto Shard. It's annoying. That should give one of our Pokemon a boost. This one here. Oh. And let's see. For the... Worth it now. I feel like it probably should. So let's rebirth Oh right now. We'll build up Mega Garchomp. Gonna speed on through here. People are gonna start sending me a bunch of invitations. They're gonna try to probably spam me here. All right. But I shouldn't have any ability to start up just yet. No, I do have the ability to start up. Hang on. One there. I do imagine I probably dropped a little bit there, but we'll go ahead and throw some held items. Oh, I guess we can't put them on yet. How did this guy jump so high? This guy had to have gotten very lucky. That's a lot of Mars Shadows. He must have won the Elite Dittos. That's what I'm gonna say, is that he got that one. Alright, let's see here. Let's continue this a little bit. We do want to make sure that we save some room for way to get to close one. But we want to make sure that we save some stamina. Actually doing adventures. Should be able to do chapter 9. A little bit careful with this one because Rayquaza does have Twister, which could theoretically take out Mega Garchomp. With Mega Garchomp, you want to make sure you focus on powering it up so it has as much speed as possible. You want it to go fast. You want it to have the highest attack power. That way you can have it sit here and constantly regain its energy. Because once you have it leveled up and you have the talent, it'll start taking 2 energy and it'll siphon it. Like it'll steal it and give it to the Pokemon with the highest attack. And if you focus on having your Mega Garchomp to have the highest attack, it'll keep bringing it back to itself and it can keep doing the energy steal and the OKO. I'm going to go over some of the tactics for how players synergize and build teams. One of the ways is just straight up combining state-based with output to just put out as much damage as they can. It's not a bad strategy. Usually only works for the dragon team. The water team doesn't do damage necessarily for it. It's more defensive. Until you get Kyogre and Tapu Fini anyway. Poison team is also very bulky and tanky. I'm designed to inflict a lot of poison and then just sit there. But until you get Lunala and Mega Gengar, it's also not very reliable. Electric team, their idea is to just paralyze you and potentially lock you out of the game, but paralysis just honestly doesn't lock out very well. So there are numerous other ways of synergizing your team. One is through debuffers. So there are numerous Pokemon, and this is more towards the later game. There are multiple Pokemon that will actually do extra damage if the target suffers from a debuff. So, like the state-based, like paralysis, poison, dragon, those are all still considered debuffs. So you could sit here, you can stun them, you could put a state, it doesn't matter. It all counts as a debuff and then proceeds to strengthen your Pokemon that deal more damage if the target is debuffed. So you can build a debuff team. It usually involves having Mega Marshadow and like Wither TM. It's not an easy team to build, but it is a very good team to build. And then the other option, the other big option that a lot of people use for like real-time arena is energy drain. So in real-time arena, all of your Pokemon have all the talents locked. So like Mega Garchomp gets kind of nerfed, but it still has a bit of its energy drain removal effect. But the part that is very interesting is the fact that you get max extreme training for all these Pokemon. So Pokemon like Groudon, who has a special trained for extreme training where it will remove energy once around, and Tapu Lele, which does the same thing. And then of course Mega Garchomp is still okay because it'll still remove an energy. So an energy draining team is actually pretty reliable. Hoopa, really good in real-time arena for energy drain. And the whole point of it is in real-time arena, you don't get that starting energy, like you don't get the extra starting energy from the talent. So you're stuck with having to take turns in order to get the energy. So if you have Pokemon that will automatically take out that energy, then your opponents can't really damage you that much. They have to rely just on their normal and their overheat. And because of that, it basically kind of locks your opponent out of the game. So it's a very strong play style. Now, the playstyle you choose to play is all up to luck and you, like what you actually want to play. You do end up wanting to spend money on this game and actually get really good Pokemon, then like Mega Diancie is really good. So using Diancie is a good option to build early on, so that when it becomes available, you can buy it, and it's like $30 to $50. Well, probably like $30 max. Not ideal, but if you're so inclined to spend money, then that's a good option for you. And another broken heart. So mean. So we're going to go buy this other limited summon ticket, and we're going to do a ×10 summon here. Didn't get very much. I'd have liked to have seen this on Aegibyte, because then I could turn around and evolve it from a Garchomp. But we did get these, so I can actually get another Elite Ditto here. And we can go ahead and star up the Mega Garchomp again. Boom, just like that. We are almost at 100K. Go ahead and grab all these diamonds. We now have 1 million. That should be enough to get us quite far in this today. You'll notice I don't put anything below level 3 nature in here. And that's just because those are more beneficial to use to star up your Pokemon. We can actually go get a level 3 here. We might actually be high enough to unlock the next 3 islands. Well, the next level of islands, I should say. So we're going to see what's currently on there. Oh, pardon me. We're going to see what's currently on these islands, and we're going to go ahead and work our way towards level 2 of everything. I'll stop here for the Swampert. Could wait. Actually, yeah, let's wait until we get to Island 2, because there'll be stronger Pokemon there. Because we're going to be catching a bunch of Pokemon on Island 2. I already have a Flash Gyarados, but I still need them to power up. This guy's trying it. We might have an easier time now that we have Mega Garchomp. Yesterday I was getting quite far from beating this. We're definitely not going to do auto. Do recommend taking out this guy as soon as possible. Also, preventing Suicune from inflicting a damp status is going to be very useful. The water team is very tanky. Like, you have to have a significant amount of damage to be able to beat it. And just because you have a dragon team doesn't mean you can actually beat it. Yeah, I can't beat it yet. We're gonna have to focus on the other ones. We should be able to beat Island 2 of Tech. Yeah, you will notice that Mega Garchomp does not have very much damage. I mean, damage or defense, really. Should be pretty good for this one. Gonna bother going to it right now. Our goal, like I said, is just to try to get to Island 2 of all of them. Now it's difficult. That's funny. For this one, you really want to save your Butterfree for this Mega Garchomp. We got the dragon one. There we go. All right. So this one we will actually go straight to, because there should only be one other person here, if at all. So it should give us pretty unrestricted access to Garchomp. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and kind of do a throw back and forth. Do this throw back and forth for a couple reasons. One, because I've noticed that a lot of times when you get this near miss or a catch, it'll reset the luck. And also because there's a chance it'll upgrade the nature of the Pokemon while you're throwing it. Every time you fail to catch, there's a chance it'll upgrade the nature. By also resetting the luck, it does make it where you waste a few less balls. It's wasting a lot of Pokeballs. I believe this is either Mew or Dragonite. Yep. Right, yep. So next we'll go ahead and try to catch one of each of the Pokemon that we haven't caught yet. Just to keep our decks going and to give us some more resources to play with. Oh well, maybe we have to sit here and catch one or two. Sometimes the middle tier of a Pokemon is hiding behind the beginner one. Yep. You'll have to catch the beginner one a couple times to get to middle tier. Alright, so now what we want to do is we actually want to find ourselves 2 Gigabytes that are the highest IV that is available on this island. Which I believe is 80 on this island. Yep, 80. So we want to find 2 IV 80s. One for me to be able to go into Gigabyte and the other one to evolve so that we can go straight into Garchomp. Now this is a lot easier said than done. You could sit here and try to catch for hours and not get an IV 80. Did get a 70. It's better than what we have, but I would put it into Gigabyte, but I wouldn't put it into Garchomp. Otherwise, you're just wasting resources. There's an 80. It also works towards the goal of getting Gigabyte to 12 stars. I mean, we're quite a ways away before we can actually do that, but not too far away from being able to get it to 10 stars. All right, let's see what we got here. So we have a 60 and 70. So what I'll do is I'll put the 70 into Gigabyte and I will evolve the 80. Go ahead and start up Goodbye again. Not Goodbye Garchomp. We have to get to level 40 before we can get this up to any higher. You'll see the advantage. If we go to unlock Island 3 as well, we'll also get a Mega Garchomp. Close. I just don't know if we're close enough. We are going to go ahead and open both of these. Hopefully we don't get 2 albums. That was not very good. I didn't pay attention. I could have sworn it said 18,000, not 1,800. I was about to be very confused by how much that actually gave me. Yay. I don't think this is going to give us any better hope of doing this. I'm going to try this though. Did Garchomp actually get? Yeah, it's just playing around. It's OKO, so it kept my Pokemon alive. I still may end up dying right here though. Yep. I'm close, but it's still too far away. Day two is pretty much just a grind to get into the second islands. But if you can't get into the second islands on day two, then you're gonna be kind of stuck. Let's see what they say. I'm not going to invite anybody to Dragon Island 2. As of right now, there's only 2 people with it, me and probably the number one. I actually have this one. I forgot to Oh yeah, I got this one in the bag. Easy peasy. Well, I say that, but it was not easy peasy. But we should have pretty much all access pass to this island as well. Okay, come on. It is unnecessary to need this many. Oh, my luck is so bad right now. It wasn't even that good. It was just 60. War turtle shows up here. There we go. Don't like wasting all these. Did get a nature level up though, so I guess it's not a complete waste. It's a few Swamperts here. We're gonna try to get a IV 80 and also a nature level 3. Oh, that was nature level 3. Not a good one though. We don't need brave on Swampert. For luck for the IV, it's not very good. A lot of low powers. I find something over 60. Nice. Oh, well, now we have a level 4 here. Don't be brave. Relaxed isn't terrible. Can't afford to keep wasting any bolts, so we're gonna have to stop right there. Highest one we managed to get was 69. It is actually very disappointing. I mean, still caught Munchlax, yeah. Oh, please be Gyarados. Nope. I was doing Greninja. Could have some pretty crazy stuff right now. I don't really think I have room for Greninja. I could take it away Butterfree. I put Greninja in there. Oh, you know what? Let's give it a try. Let's see if we can get enough Greninjas to make it worthwhile. Getting Greninja to 8 stars is going to be a little bit difficult. Especially seeing that I wasn't originally planning on doing it. But it might just very well give me the extra damage I need to take out Dragon Team until I can get Mega Blastoise. Yeah, can I actually get 4 Pokemon right now? Oh wow, two, so incredible. Normally what I would do is get Magikarps and evolve them. You need to go get one more Gyarados. It takes a while to level up just an SR. It's not one of those things that you can just do. Zuna 2. He actually has 2 Slender. Who let him into the island? How did he get to Island 2? Really? Somebody let him into Island 2. Yeah, I say somebody let him in because if you've made it to the higher islands, you can actually invite people up. Like you just initiate a trade and they can show up on the island. It's kind of a busted way to get up there. So if you have like 2 accounts or you have a buddy who got there before you can have them open the way for you. So I guess the next thing we really need to do is just plates. Just gonna have to not plates, grind out these Victory Road here. I don't see any point in live streaming all this, so I'm actually just gonna keep grinding this, and probably later today I'll record and do an update on the current status of where we're at. I'll probably do some more live streams about it. But for the most part, it's probably just going to be some daily updates. At least until we get close to season 1 starting. So I want to thank anybody who ends up watching this. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. And with that, I will see y'all next time.